All right, this is for Unity bug report for visual element reference. Do note you have to have do not reload domain active as a editor setting. If you have domain reload set on, it does not create the bug. So this bug only happens when you have domain reload turned off. So I just forced domain reload before starting recording this video here. So if you notice, I have a button and a decrease help button. When I click play here, inside my on UI reload callback, you'll notice my help bar reference has a value, my increase button reference has value, and then my decrease button reference has value. If I go up here, the decrease button is not serialized, but it has value. This is the first time I'm entering play mode, and even though the decrease button reference is not serialized, it has value, right? So everything works. If I go back into play mode, you'll notice I can increase health, I can decrease health. You'll notice that it even resolves the decrease button reference, even though I haven't set a value and it is not serialized. First time entering play mode, I'm going to clear console log. Notice that when I enter play mode the second time, okay, second time entering play mode, help bar has value, increase button ref has a value, decrease button ref is null. The second time you enter play mode, non-serialized references stop being set. You cannot set them for some reason. Only after entering play mode the second time. The first time you enter play mode after a domain reload, whenever you force a code reload, it works. But from the second time on, it no longer allows me to set a reference to the decrease button reference or value. So now if I actually click play and I go back, decrease button health no longer works. You'll notice that the text no longer has the same size. The reason why is because inside of the resolve for the decrease button, I also was changing font lines to help visualize it. So you can see decrease health button is no longer resolved. So here's the thing. Why is it that when a domain reload happens that non-serialized visual element references are actually resolved? I looked into it. By the looks of it, there's some points where the init visual element is actually unloading references and releasing references. When you exit the play mode the first time, and then it doesn't resolve the references afterwards for non-serialized things. I don't think this is the line of code that it's happening on. It might be, but I have noticed after going through breakpoints that sometimes after exiting play mode, the visual elements do unload its references, and then it entering the play mode second time does not resolve the references of the reference table on non-serialized visual element references, but it still works on visual element references. So yeah, have fun with that.